All right, so you've just unboxed your brand new Gako Ungulator Pro, and you're probably itching to get it running. Well, you are in exactly the right place. Our whole goal here is to get you from that box to your very first perfect compound quickly and with total confidence. To really get why this machine is such a game changer, you just have to look at the before and after. On one side, you've got the classic mortar and pestle, totally dependent on who's mixing, right? Their skill, their technique. And on the other side, the Ungulator Pro. We're talking about the highest possible level of pharmaceutical quality and automation. It's a massive, massive upgrade in standardization and consistency. So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through 6 key steps. First, the why, the Ungulator advantage. Then we'll get into the hands-on stuff, setup and activation, mastering that quick lock system, navigating the programs, and choosing the right tools. And finally, we'll see how it all adds up to a perfect compound every single time. Okay, let's start with the big idea behind all of this. What is the core principle that makes this machine so special? Well, it all boils down to one thing: creating standardized precision compounds. This secret sauce is what's called Unguator technology. And the real key here isn't just the machine itself. It's the patented relationship between the specialized mixing blade and the jar. I mean, think about it. The jar you mix in is the exact same jar you dispense from. That completely closed system is what guarantees hygienic, quality-assured, and validated results. All right, enough theory. Time to get practical. Let's get your device out of the box and ready for its first run. Now, before you even think about plugging it in, let's talk placement. A solid, level surface is an absolute must, but just as important is the environment around it. You're going to want to avoid direct sunlight, keep it away from drafts from a vent, and maintain a pretty steady temperature. This stuff really helps the machine operate consistently and reliably. So let's do a quick tour of the unit. Right on the front, you've got that big, clear touch display. That's your command center. Then, if you flip it around to the back, you'll find the main power button, which also works as an emergency stop, and all the ports you need for power and connectivity. Activating the device is super easy. It's just a simple 3-step process you do online. First, you go to ungulator.com/reg. Then, you'll enter the 12-digit serial number from your device. And finally, you just type in the unique activation code that pops up right on your Pro's screen. It's really that straightforward. And just so you know what you're looking for, this is the screen you'll see on the device itself. The very first time you power it on, this device activation screen will show you your unique key. That's the final piece of the puzzle you'll enter online to finish the setup. Okay, now for what might be the most important physical skill you'll use every day: attaching the mixing jar using the quick lock system. Don't worry, it's incredibly simple. It's a really easy 3-step motion. For step 1, you're just going to guide the mixing shaft straight into the opening on the lifting arm, right from the front. You don't have to force it at all. It's designed to just slide right in. Next, with that shaft in place, you just lift the entire jar unit vertically, straight up from below. You're just aiming to get the top of that shaft to fit snugly right into the lifting arm. And for the final step, all it takes is a slight, and I really do mean slight, turn counterclockwise. You'll feel this very satisfying little click as it locks in. That's it. The jar is secure and you're ready to mix. It's designed to be fast and pretty much foolproof. So now that we've mastered the hardware, let's dive into the software. This is where the real magic of automation happens. This is your main screen, and honestly, the best part is that you don't have to guess any of the parameters. The Pro comes loaded with preset, validated programs for everything from suspensions to gels. You just select the kind of formulation you're making, and the machine knows exactly what to do. And get this, it's even smarter than that. It has an integrated scanner that automatically reads the jar size you've put in. It then adjusts the mixing program to match. This is absolutely key for ensuring consistency and reproducibility, whether you're making a small 30 ml batch or a big 200 ml one. Now, let's talk about your tools, because the system is incredibly powerful, but using the right mixing blade for the job is what's really going to deliver those optimal results. You've got 2 main options here. On the left is the reusable standard mixing blade, and on the right, you have the disposable blade. You can probably tell right away it has a much more complex design, and as we're about to see, that creates a totally different kind of mixing action. So when do you use which one? Well, this chart makes it super clear. The standard mixing blade is your go-to for suspension ointments or for pre-grinding any gritty components. But for emulsions, gels, or what we call soft in soft mixtures, you're definitely going to want the disposable blade. Its design creates this intensive vibration that just delivers a superior result, and it does it faster. And this brings us to the final payoff: We've covered the setup, the hardware, the software, and the tools. So, what does this all lead to? It all leads to this, a perfectly homogeneous compound, created and stored inside the very same jar it will be dispensed from. And because that jar stays a closed system from start to finish, you are guaranteeing an air-reduced, contamination-free, and highly hygienic final product for your patient. It's brilliant. I think this quote from the Gako Competence Center just sums it up perfectly. The whole system is designed for one purpose, to let you enjoy the successful production of quality-assured compounding ointments. It really is all about having confidence in your final product. So when you look at how all these pieces fit together, the clever technology, the simple operation, and the incredible quality-assured results, the only real question left is, are you ready to bring this level of fully automatic precision and consistency to your pharmacy?